Hey guys, it's Nicole. Welcome back to Chronicles of a Crafter. So today I figured we can make some of our own ledger paper. I just made this. It's still a little wet. So yeah, basically all I did was just took some blank ledger paper. I hand wrote all of this in myself. And then I went ahead and stamped it, and it came out really cute. I think I can use this in almost any project, anytime you need ledger paper. And I just took my original ledger paper that I hand wrote myself over to my copier, and then made this. So let's just do that. It's just Funday Friday, guys. Let's not be all stressed out, and let's just do something fun. And I also want to show you guys how easy it is to make your own little papers. So these right here are directly from the packaging that I got from this stamp set. So I just took the packaging to my copier, just like this. Can you see that? Just like this. Took it to my copier, laid it flat, made a copy of it, and got this. And now I have two really cute pieces of cardstock that I can use in my project. So don't throw away your packaging. I'm almost positive you all have at least one stamp set. Not only can you use this vellum to make other projects and just put this back into the packaging, but sometimes the gift, the free gift, is in the packaging, right? When you order something and they say, oh, free gift included, and you don't get anything, it's probably just this. Anyway, one of my subscribers, you know who you are, challenged me to make one of Msscrapbusters, one of Melina Pylant's projects from, I don't even know when she actually made it, but yeah, so in her project, I think she used a paper pack or a collection that they put together through Msscrapbusters and all this other stuff. They have a bunch of websites. I can't quote any of them, sorry. But she had a pack and made this really cute envelope album. And yeah, so I'm going to make mine based on the challenge from the subscriber. And mine's going to be just a little bit more grungy than Melina's. It's going to be pretty much like this. Okay, so I have all of my ephemera here that I want to stick into the envelope album. And I'm going to be making that on Monday. So look out for that video come Monday. Today we're just going to make some paper that's going to go into that project as well. And yeah, so if you do not have blank ledger paper, I showed you guys that I bought a ledger book at Walmart for about $6, maybe, I want to say like 3 or 4 months ago. So it's out there, you just have to look. Maybe you can find it at Staples or Office Depot. They usually have a book of ledger paper. Ledger paper is kind of hard to find nowadays, especially old and vintage ones, so that's why I'm making my own. Let me go grab that book so I can show you guys what to look for at Walmart, and I'll be right back. Well, there's a number of ways you can get journaling paper. So this was one that I may have downloaded or received in a free kit. Probably maybe Pam at the Paper Outpost had something. So that's that. And this is the actual image. I just copied it on my copier, and got a few different variations of it, right? So you can start with something like this where you purchase one from Etsy and you can just embellish it to the way that you want it to be. Or this is another type of download. I don't remember where I got this, but it's, you know, a pre-downloaded or pre-printed journal or ledger. And then I think everybody has this one, right? The yearly egg count. I've gotten this in so many different ways, filled out, empty, just so many different variations of it. And this again is just a copy of it onto plain old copy paper. And this is the one that I used for this project. Okay, I started off with this. And I hand wrote all of this in myself, just making up stuff, things that you think would be on a journal ledger, you know, just various things that you would find at a mercantile store or a goods store. I made this up. I put Magnolia and then I stamped in mercantile with my stamp set, which is somewhere on my desk. Nope, that's not it. Anyway, I use my what's her name? I forgot her name. Anyway, I used my stamp set and stamped that on there and just stamped a couple of florals. And then I went in really heavy with my full background stamp. It's a block, and I just stamped it in various places. And then I used this stamp set to get all these little things in here. This one as well. I stamped this down here. This, you know, like I just use various stamp sets to achieve this. And this is probably one of the pages that I'm going to be using in that other project that we're doing on Monday. All right. And I'm sure some of you may have gotten a proposal or an estimate of some sort from any vendor in your neighborhood that may be having a sale or something. This is just a faux invoice for Andersen renewal windows and doors. So yeah, there's just different ways that you can achieve this process of making journaling paper, or well, I call it a journal. It's a ledger, but some cases they call it a journal. So online, I went ahead and looked it up on Google. So basically, here's ledger paper. You can, it says 7 free downloads. You can download it for free. There's one. This one says General Journal. Whoops. And again, it's a free download. You can just go on the website and download it. Here's what a journal normally looks like. Here's another version of it. So there's so many different variations, so many ways that you can achieve the same thing, and probably for free, like not even having to spend that much money. But if you do want to spend some money on getting some ledger paper, here is a full 6-column ledger pad that I picked up at Walmart. This is the one that I made this paper with. So I just went ahead and deco collage this whole thing right here, and I made lots of copies of it because it really came out so pretty, and I can use it over and over again, right? So once you've used this project once, what do? You go back to your printer and print off another one. So yeah, so here's some print offs of this collage that I've made here. Yeah, and I just printed it several different times, and I can reuse it over and over again because it's mine. And again, here's that faux pre-printed ledger. So this is what the paper pad looks like. You can fill this in yourself. I think I did that on some of these sections, so I left some of it open, and I just filled in just about anything, like right in here. I just wrote whatever, and the less legible the better. So if you were to grab one of those, either this blank pad so that you can make your own, or if you were to grab one of these you know, just print offs of ledger paper, the less legible the better. So I mean, I did go in and really worked out some math here. And I did fill out the ledger completely, only because like this has now become my own, right? So Magnolia Mercantile, that's who I'm assuming ownership of. But then once you go in and stamp over it, none of it is legible, right? You can see some of the writing in the background, but none of it is really legible, and the less legible the better, right? So this is that, and this is this. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna stop gapping, and I'm gonna grab one of these that I've already pre-printed, and let me move this out of the way. So I have it in 2 versions. I have it in color and in black and white. I think I'm gonna do the color because I'm gonna stamp in black, and once you stamp black on black on black, it just does not come out right, you know what I mean? So simple so far, right guys? I hope. Don't forget, do not throw away your packaging. It's totally usable. Save that. And again, here is some vellum. So if you didn't think you had vellum, go through your stamp packs, and now you have some. So I'm just going to grab my large stamping block. Here's this guy. I have this also in a silicone stamp, but I found that this really gets me good coverage by holding this block here. And I'm just gonna go in with some ink all over, and I'm using VersaFine in Onyx Black, I believe. Yes. Okay, and I'm gonna close back my ink because I don't want any mistakes. I'm also bringing in my large silicone mat so that I don't get ink in places that I don't want it to be. So I'm just going in to stamp. Here's one. I think that says Nicole right there. If if I'm not mistaken, that does spell Nicol. That's my name right there. Who knew? Okay, so there's that. I'm gonna ink it up again. And I'm gonna stamp it over here this way. Okay. And this gives me some really good coverage. I like this stamp a lot. And I'm just gonna stamp off the rest in various spots. Okay. So yeah, clean off the stamp because I like keeping my stamps clean. So I'm just using baby wipes and some water and getting that as clean as I can for now. All right, and next I'm just going to grab some other stamps from these packs. Kathy Holden, that's her name. That's who gave me this mercantile stamp. Whoa, that came from deep. I could not even remember her name to save my life. Anyway, Kathy Holden has some really cool silicone stamps, and I may or may not use it again, but I picked that up, I believe, at Joann's. All right, so VersaFine ink again. I'm just stamping in black ink. The less legible, the better. And I'm just adding some interesting things to the page. Okay. Clean my stamps in between. And just gonna stamp these anywhere I think would look good. Okay. So I hope you guys are having a super crafty Friday. It's pouring rain again. We are in Central Florida, so it rains daily here until hurricane season is over. So I think right now it is totally pouring rain. Like, I don't know if you can hear it pitter-pattering outside, but it's definitely raining. So anyway, I'm ready for the weekend. How about you? Okay. Oh, I also wanted to let you guys know that I'm going to a craft show. I'm gonna go out to Arizona. There's a scrapbooking craft show that I'm gonna attend, and I may take you guys with me inside as long as they allow me to. But I'm gonna take a workshop and learn some new techniques. So I'm excited about that, but I do have to drive all the way to Arizona. So I mean, although I will pre-record some videos for you guys, they may be shorts or maybe some, you know, shorter videos, not so much shorts, but I will pre-record some stuff just so I don't miss you guys. So, and I love your comments. Please keep the comments coming. It's because of your comments that I'm challenged now to do this project, and this is just my prerequisite for Monday's video. I was challenged again to make something that Melina Pylant from me crafty scrapper, I believe her. It's hard to say, but scrapbooking with me, that's her website, and me crafty scrapper, I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm sorry. Sorry, Melina. But she is the one that does the Msscrapbusters challenges that I do, or at least try to do on a weekly basis. So yeah, someone challenged me to do something that she did. I don't know how long ago it was, but I've accepted the challenge and we'll be working on that in the coming days. All right, I think I've gotten plenty of stuff on here, right? I think that's enough. So I'm just going to show you the 2 variations of the same paper that I basically just stamped in different locations. Okay. Oh, cover your ink, Nicole. We don't want to have any accidents. So there's these 2. It started off like this, right? My handwriting, I purposely scribbled, but I did do the math correctly. Anyway, yeah, so these are the 2 variations that I came up with. All right, so this one was my first one, and this one. All right, so yeah, guys, I mean, making your own ledger paper or ledger journals, I think that it's, 1, economical, right? So you don't have to go out and spend a bunch of money. 2, if you bought this big pad right here, I believe there's 50 sheets in here, right? So you can journal ledger paper for days right here. And keep your eye out for junk mail, because these always come to us. I think I used this in one of Lee and Julie's their collage challenges when it called for ledger paper. So there's that. And I just want to wish Julie a speedy recovery. And yeah, and if you go on the websites, you can find ledger paper. Just Google it. Just Google journaling paper and you'll find it. This one is at Template Roller. This one is on Pinterest. This one says allbusinesstemplates.com. Pinterest. All right, so yeah, there's so many variations of journaling paper that you can just Google, print off, and make it your own. All right, guys, I'm going to talk to you guys tomorrow, all right, for Stress-Free Saturday. Don't know what I'm going to do yet, because this was pretty stress-free. So, yeah, have a crafty day, guys. Check out my links down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And check out all of my personal links for how to contact me. Send me an email either on Instagram, Pinterest, or email. And here on YouTube. Don't forget my Etsy shop is open, but it's empty. So I'm working on stocking it. So I want to wish you guys a very happy Funday Friday. And stay naturally curious, guys. I will talk to you in the next video. Okay? Bye!